Sorry.
Okay. Grand Rising Elizabeth. Hey y'all. It
Grand
is Jan
Rising.
Grand Rising.
it,
Happy New
Grand
it,
Year.
Rising.
it is Thursday, January the 4th, and we're getting it started with our new format and how things are gonna go in 2023. So lots of cool stuff happening, but we're gonna
In
start off.
2024, how it's gonna go.
Oh yeah, 2024. We going through the door.
Yeah.
Whatever, and I mean dough, but I mean door. But in 2024, we're going through the door, whatever door it is for you to broach, cross over the threshold, go get past your concerns, considerations, your fears, your anxieties. We going through in 2024. It's an 8 year, it's a powerful year. And so immediately on January the 1st, my girlfriend was calling me up, talking about get on the car, get on. What the hell? And it was all about, who you gonna be spiritually and who you gonna be spiritually about your money. So I was like, okay, here we go, y'all. It's like it's jumping off early and often already. And the day is just the 4th. So it's jumping off early and often already. So the question I was posing to people is what realization or what instructions have you been given already, if you have been given already for the year, like a theme or what you need to focus on? Anybody want to share starting from there? I'm just trying to see if we got a commonality in the information that we've received.
Yeah. Well, for me, I'm definitely stepping into. I am into Canaan land, and Canaan land biblically is abundance, and will not go back. My life will not go back.
Yeah.
And more focused on those that I am going to be around, hang around, a lot of new people. And I definitely see that. And that I am, as an Aquarian, I am a humanitarian. That's who I am naturally. And I get to walk in that. And so what I will be aware of is like I didn't know that was it in Japan that they had the earthquake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Even to that level, I will be able to be of assistance in disasters, because that's what I've been designing through the spirit and telling me get this, get that, and line this up. And so I'm walking in the assurance of these things, that there won't be a struggle. Assurance of ease. Just
well, I just read something about the struggle piece, and it just really altered everything for me. And that is only two things need to shift for struggle to disappear, and that is how you're perceiving something, your perception of a situation, because how you see it is how you will experience it. I went, okay, so seeing it correctly, even if it's bad, but if you can perceive it correctly, you can experience it differently. So then I went, that's one of the keys to the magic kingdom, y'all. So yeah. Anybody else want to share?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
Lolly.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Where are you? Happy New Year. Where are you?
I'm back. I'm back in Detroit.
Girl, you moving so fast I can't keep up. Go ahead though.
But I wanted to speak on that too, and just kind of what I'm getting. Oh, how you doing, Phoenix? How you doing? You all right? Yeah. Okay. All right. I love you. Okay.
Hi,
Oh my God. The sweetest. Ain't that the sweetest?
It is. This is how I get greeted every day.
Aww.
Yeah, but I was gonna speak on, a few things. So one, speaking of what you just said, it was at the end of the year, I had my showcase in New Orleans, so much going on. And I really like that whole day during before the showcase started, I was just like really in my head, and like I felt like I was fighting demons. Like it was all of these negative thoughts and what people weren't there for me and what people weren't doing and what was going on and what I didn't have. And I had to shift. I had to shift my mindset and look at it completely different. Who is here for me? Who is supporting? Who
Mhm.
is a part of this? Who is helping me? What is going right? What is like?
Yeah.
Look at these opportunities right here. Look at the money that I was able to receive to put this on. Look at the venue. Look at the like when I had to continue to fight to shift that perspective because that negative, lack mindset would be like right there, like I'm right here, I'm right here. So shifting that completely um helped me not only to have a successful event, but just helped me feel so empowered because it's like, yo, I was fighting to have this positive mindset, this optimistic mindset, this abundance mindset, and I got it. And it was so beautiful. So that's something I want to continue into the new year, into this year. But the other thing is something that I'm walking in right now as well is really consistency. um, and I mentioned before, like opening up my throat chakra and everything else, but like really speaking what I want and then walking into it. Not just like I want this. No, like I want this, and people talking about I'm standing on business. Like this is what I'm doing for my life. This is what I'm putting myself around, and like really staying true to that. So this
Mm-hmm.
is I was listening to a few things and they're talking about this year, and to still be careful this year because you can move fast and reckless,
Mhm.
or you can move intentionally and strategically, and you can really get a lot out of this year. So that's where my head is at right now. It's like I'm going to get the most out of this year. This year owe me everything. I'm taking it. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited to really walk into that this year.
Mhm.
So
Awesome. Can I just say something about what you said in the very beginning about your mindset? Like when like, oh, this is so, okay. So it's like when I really start to put the puzzle pieces together, it gets very exciting for me because this is stuff. I'll be 70 this year. So this is stuff all my life I done fought to get. What is it? And how is it? And what to do? All of a sudden it went click, just like the part about just change how you're looking at things and your experience will change. What? Click, right?
Yeah.
And like it's like what you were saying about your mindset, how it was coming up and talking. I know I don't have to fight that conversation anymore. That conversation is only coming up. This is the girl. Listen, that conversation is only coming up because it needs to be healed and made whole.
Mhm.
And anytime you go to do something new, it's going to come up because why? You haven't handled the conversation in the past.
Mhm.
You've just ignored it, pushed it away. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that right now. But no, when you like how you did it, it's like, no, this is good and this is good and this is good and this is good. That conversation can only dissipate,
Mm.
right? But the only reason it came up in the first place is because when it came up in the past, you've never healed it, forgave it, and made it whole. And so now it won't have as much as a grip on you, right? So, but you got to remember it because it's gonna test you to say, I don't know, believe she ignored me like that. Okay, we'll wait, we'll try
Yeah,
it
try
again.
it again.
Uh-huh. So, but you'll have to remember, and then what will happen is it'll go, well, okay, that didn't work no more. It'll find another way to work on you. However, if you remember the principle,
Mhm.
right, you have to remember the principle. So that's one aspect of the Course of Miracles. It says you always have to be vigilant for the kingdom of God. So anytime something ain't from the kingdom, from your highest self, from the ooh, okay, God, from the throne,
Mhm.
no, no, we're not thinking that. We're thinking this from the highest consciousness. So I'm actually starting to go, oh, that's what you, in the very beginning of this, the conversation I got was, I want you to teach about wealth consciousness. And so now, 15, I don't know how many years later, I'm going, oh, that's what you was talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So like that.
yeah.
So I just wanted to share that. Who are you killing? Evelyn and Nats?
Yeah, it's just
I didn't
one.
know she was clapping or killing them. It was like she felt the
Nah,
spirit. Oh
she
wait, she's
hit that
killing
with
bugs.
a
You get them if your hands are wet.
you could you she killed that thing with a vengeance. That's how come I know it's a gnat. Because they so little, you be like, I like the damn thing is mercified if you hit it. It's just dead. Okay.
It's still around, but
But guess how come you notice how okay, well, this is a sidebar conversation. Do you notice how when you go to hit them, you miss them a lot? And you be
yes,
like, it was right there. That's
yes.
because their eyes rotate around and they can see it coming. So they flip out, flip up, flip down. Because their eyes rotate around. That's why they can get away so easy.
Wow, what I've noticed is you can get them if your hands are wet. If
Yes.
dry hands, very, or if they done got so fat that they can't.
Yeah.
When your
Yeah.
hands
So
are
yeah,
wet,
but
get them because that wetness draws them.
Mhm.
yeah. But it's this because their eyes rotate around so they can see you coming. So they can see how they need to maneuver. But this is the part I got smart. It's like, oh, you coming this way. Okay. I know your trajectory in your flight is this way. So I catch you as you're flipping out. That's what I learned about the fruit flies this year. I mean last year. All right, you guys. So what else? That was really good, Lolly. Thank you. What else have you guys heard from the universe that for 2024, what you ought to be doing? What's your theme? What's your focus going to be? Anybody else want to share that? No?
Yeah, no, my focus is on really getting my paperwork organized
Mm-hmm.
and getting my list written out and yeah, what I said I was gonna do last year, which was dancing and singing, which I already started.
Okay.
And exercising. So
Gotcha.
gonna I'm gonna look at silver sneakers. I want to ease into it. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, really good.
To do it
Star,
from
go
home,
ahead.
be more motivated to do it from home because then I don't have to go out into this weather. I know how Queen of Duny is like, oh, gotta get out in this cold. I said, yeah, I understand now. I don't want to get out in there. So
No, I'm not rushing either.
yeah.
My new housemate, her and her daughter, they go out every day. They're like, "Come on, Imani." I'm like, "I don't think so."
Not today.
That it was like they looked up. It's 31. It's not cold. I'm like, 31 is cold, honey. I ain't going out there.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No,
Star or Lakeisha, either one of you guys want to say something? So we're gonna have a conversation about the new format and where we're going when tomorrow.
At 8.
Are we doing that? Because I know I saw that, but there's some tomorrow at 8. So y'all get me
Yeah,
confused.
so that's
Y'all get me confused now. But once I miss, okay, so me missing class, that was a big conversation for me. I'm like, I missed class. What was that about? But we'll talk about that tomorrow. All right. All right, Star or Lakeisha.
Um, I'm
I
taking a
want
lesson.
I want to see your pretty face.
her camera doesn't work.
that one.
Sucky.
So
Oh,
you,
why did it look like
I'm
a
not on I'm
okay?
not on that
Oh,
computer.
wait a minute, hold on. That mess. Hey, Maureen.
oh my
That,
goodness, that's a new thing.
but
Maureen
wait,
inside,
but wait,
indoors.
but wait. That messed me up so bad because we telling Star to get on camera and Maureen show up. My whole everything had to get rearranged. I was like, okay, how Star turned into a white girl with long hair. Okay, what we do? Right as right as I said, you need to come on camera so I can see your pretty face. Maureen show up. I was like, what happened?
Who is?
Ooh,
I
okay,
apologize.
is that No, you're fine. You're fine. Star
You're fine.
just moved down one. I was just surprised. I'm like, Star, what we doing? Woo, okay, I'm like, it's working fast it's working fast. Manifesting is working fast in 2024. It's working
Right,
fast.
she really did a quick morph.
I know, right? It's so funny. Because Maureen very rarely comes on camera. Mostly we see the trees or the sky when she on camera. That's what we see. Okay, Maureen, we're talking about what we're talking about. We're just getting the show started, but what we're talking about is what inklings, theme, direction do you see or hear for yourself in 2024? And so Star was about to talk. And then we'll come to you, Maureen, if you I'm already clear you got something, Maureen. So
I'm listening. I'm listening.
okay, all right. Oh, that's good. All right, Star, what you hear for the year?
Well, I'm just taking a lesson from what you said about the little gnat and the eyes roving, or whatever it is that they do. Because I just want to be all I can be for God. And I want to see, just like the gnat, anything that's not God, I want to see it coming before it gets to me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
so that I can
good.
do what I need to do to get out of the way or defeat it.
Wow. Okay, Star. Star, I just want to say I recognize your growth and development, boo. It's palpable in the air. It's palpable in the air. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Maureen, anything for you?
Yeah, I just wrote down 5 words: discernment in motion and hearing with listening.
Hearing and with listening. Okay. All right. All right.
Discernment
So
in motion. Go ahead.
discernment. Okay. Go ahead. No, discernment. What are they again? Discernment?
Discernment.
Emotion?
Yeah, because I tend to be like sparks all over the place and not follow through, or be able to follow all of the sparks and fireflies and stuff. But to really be able to not just take everything in, but filter it, to really listen. You know, it's not like super different, but refining, you know, right?
No, you know what, Maureen, you just lived into exactly what you said you didn't want to do. Because didn't you tell us about 10 things? We started off with 5, and then when we went a little deeper, we had 5 more. I'm like, oh, okay, what we doing, right? It's like, okay, she's doing exactly what she said. You know, I'll be all over the place, and she just went all over the place. Okay. I asked for 5. Wait a minute, this is so funny to me. I asked for 5, and she gave me 5 more. Woo! Okay, Maureen, you got to pull it in, baby. Pull it in, hone in, hone in. Hone it in, girlfriend. I know, right? But I can really also get what you're saying. Like you got to get in the rhythm of the motion of it. It's like the motion of it, how your brain thinks and operates. So yeah, I can get that. So thank you, Maureen. Lakeisha, you came on camera. So are you complete, Maureen? I just want to check and make sure.
She might have 5 more.
I know, right? I think myself like, don't ask her. You're gonna get 5 more.
Okay, that is very Japanese thing. No, my work, but thank you. Okay. Yeah.
That completes that for you?
Yes, oh, I thought you as a spiritual being. Yes, I'm done speaking. I'll mute myself now.
No. Oh my God. Thank you, Maureen. Brings such joy to the call this morning. Hey, Lakeisha, I see you done got on off camera. What you got, boo? Your hair looking cute like that. I like it.
Well, thank you. I've been my word has been like discipline and action. So that's what I've been working on, disciplining. I need to get this weight off. So I've been diligent. I got a head start before the new year. So I've been working out every day.
Okay.
I've been meditating. I've been doing better with my A Course of Miracles. I've been doing better. And the action. Like I actually paid somebody to help me yesterday to get stuff organized in my house because I can't think when your house is not in order.
That's
I
right.
feel like
That's
clutter
right.
house, clutter mind. So
That's right. That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
So I'm getting, organized with all my products and all that stuff in one area and just getting organized. And I'm just putting action to it. So every day I'm doing something. I pay somebody to help me with my kitchen and everything. Now I'm going to go to the next room and I'm just going to, for January is to get organized. So my word is organization, discipline, and action.
Very, very good. Did you guys know the first 3 months of the year, January, February, March, are the months for manifesting? The first 90 days. Okay,
Yeah,
the first 100 days are for manifesting. Plant your seeds. What do you want to have happen? Because the next quarter is when you start to see the fruits of what you did this quarter. So January, February, March, and then it becomes April, May, June.
My number came out the day of January the 1st. It came out.
What's your number, girl?
And I didn't play it because I didn't go out the house. But I'm still thankful that it came out. Because it's okay. It came out. I just didn't do my action. I didn't do my action. It was 158. It came out straight. I've been playing it. I'm like, this number's coming. I just feel it. It's coming. It's coming. And New Year's, I did not leave the house. Okay. But it came out. And so I was like, okay. So I still feel good about it. It's okay that I didn't play, but I'm just working on my manifestation.
So, okay, really good. Really, really good. Really, really good. Okay, I think we got everybody, right? So twice. Okay, so I do a vision board event every year. The last few years during January, Mercury has been in retrograde. So I never do creative work or start something creative when Mercury is in retrograde. So Mercury came out of retrograde January the 1st. However, the shadow will be here for a week. So you'll still get a little hit of it if you're not paying attention because the shadow is still here. So then, like after this first week, then following that, you can actually start. But this is blowing my mind, and I'm actually excited about it because a lot of times spiritually, I'll be doing things, but I don't get the power of what I'm doing until somebody else says it. Right? Right. So did you guys hear Aziz when we had the call with her where she said, stop doing vision boards? Right. I went, yeah, because it's really saying that you lack something. I don't have this, so I want this. So you tell the universe you don't have it, right? So, but this is what you want, right? So I started going, oh my God, how does that work? But the part that's powerful for me, that Holy Spirit has given me something to do before the vision boards, because mostly people just do a vision board, and on the vision board is all the things that they want, right? But Holy Spirit has given me a step before that, right? So I'm like, well, because of the step I was given before that, I think I'll keep doing vision boards. But on January the 1st, my friend insisted I get on this call about it. What was the call about? I don't even know the name of the call, but it's really about manifesting, really. And the lady who got it, I've just seen her start to advertise herself. But what intrigued me about her is that she's made $28 million in 3 years. Right. And so basically it's saying that it don't take all day to make the money. Which I know all along. Like God already showed me that. Right. But she was saying, stop making vision boards. I went, Okay, now that's 2 times.
Mhm.
But what she did, right? It's like, oh, well, wait a minute, maybe because that's when the universe really wants me to pay attention because I'm gonna keep on doing vision boards, right? But it's like, oh, there we go again. It's really, she was like, don't do a vision board, do a manifesting board. Right? I said the same thing, Evelyn. I said the
Oh,
That
same
makes sense.
thing.
That makes sense.
yes.
Doesn't that make that
That
just
makes sense. Yeah.
Wow.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. But okay, now this go really how God be giving it to me. Okay, God gave me 3 points to teach from: the spiritual laws, processes, and practices. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's at the top of the pyramid. On the left of the pyramid is ontology, knowing and listening powerfully for what people are saying,
Mm-hmm.
because they're saying what you're saying gives you your being. That's what Kamizis is saying. If you go, you stop saying that you're not something. I don't have no money. Okay, well, who you gonna be? Your being is gonna be of someone who don't have no money, right? If you say I don't know, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, then your being is gonna be someone who appears and carries themselves as someone who can't get it done, right? So okay, so you gotta really get that piece together because your languaging gives you your being. God is the supreme being, and we are beings on planet. We are an expression of God. God is expressing himself through us as human beings. Right. Oh my God. What's the third leg of my process? God didn't give me visioning. He gave me manifesting. What are the manifesting principles, laws, and practices and processes? I was like, oh shoot. I just like overlooked because he gave me manifesting. He didn't give me visualization. He didn't give me be a visionary. He said be a manifester.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, God, I'm a little slow. I appear like I'm really fast, but sometimes I can be really slow. So really,
Yeah.
right. So yeah, I can be really slow. So I'm really gonna take that on.
Yeah.
Really, what are the manifesting principles, processes, and so from this phone call that I was on Sunday, they talked about 3 points that was like super powerful that I got to step back and look at. And it's like when you do your vision board, whatever one you're going to take on, the first thing you got to look at is who's going to be on your team to help you get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you really, really look at whatever you're doing, you can't do it by yourself. You need a team of people to work with you, to support you.
Right.
I was like, yipes. Who's my team?
Oh, you muted.
Sorry, I can't say that I'm without a team,
Mm-hmm.
right? I do have people around me, but to utilize them as a team,
Mm-hmm.
that becomes different, or to enroll them in being part of the team, right? Because I got people around me, I could ask to do anything. They'd be like, of course. What time you need me there? I'm there, right? Um, and yeah, so that piece. But wait a minute, I'm gonna go to my I'm gonna go to my because it was 3 things. Number one, who's your team? The second one
You froze up.
was who
Mm-hmm.
who is points. Oh, okay, these are the one. The first one is what, okay, for the first phase of it, who's on your team? Um, what's the team? Who's on the team? Who's your coach? Well, I keep a coach in place, so I'm good at that. Figured out how much and then you have to really look at how much do I need to invest in time and resources to make it happen, right? Those things are things you consider. But then when you break that down, it's like, what do you need when you got this is my what I'm manifesting. Okay, when you look at your manifestation, what's the first thing you need to do to put in place right away? What's the first thing you need to put in place right away? And the second piece is who's on your team, who's your coach that you need to hire. Okay. And figuring out how much I'll need to invest in my manifestation to get to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
And so those three things, but just in those three things, my mind started clicking
Mm-hmm.
because I'm really clear for myself. I got to do something different if I want to make this happen. So with just with those 3 points, I'm trying to get back to Zoom, y'all. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. So what did y'all hear? Like for yourself and your business and what you're up to? Anybody?
Well, I know
No?
for me, and what I'm up to, and I wanted to throw this one thing in there. I was listening online somewhere, and Oprah was, whoever she was talking to, she said, I am a powerful manifester.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She said, I'm
Uh-huh.
powerful. I'm a powerful manifester. What I say is going to happen. So anyway, that, you don't often see people stand and say that. I am
a powerful manifester.
Yeah, and have the proof.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And most people are powerful manifestors, just taking ownership of it. Because sometimes you can even if it's negative, you're manifesting just on the wrong side of the equation.
Right.
Right. It's just like, I used to hear people say all the time about drug dealers. They really are the bankers, except they're just on the wrong side of the equation.
Yeah. Yeah. If they took all those things that they put into doing the wrong thing, do the right thing.
They you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you really look at some of the rappers now, they started off doing the wrong thing, but as they got into the system, they go, oh, we can turn this around. We got to sell our stuff out of the cars, our CDs out of the trunk. We can actually start our own company. What? Oh, okay. And and look at them now. Now that would be oh shoot, a bunch of them. T.I., 50 Cent, all of them started off from selling their CDs out of the trunk. And they millionaires and heading toward billionaires now. Right? So that's super powerful. So anybody else want to say something about that? And
I was saying about I just threw Oprah in there because how she stands in that power. But for me, yeah, I've been putting, because I know what's this year is powerful for everybody. It's a flow that's going to come, and the whole thing of going from the third dimension to the fifth dimension and all that stuff. But what I am good at is pulling together a team. A team that, us doing this is a team. We do it as a team. We work together to pull it together. And same with the humanitarian that I'm walking into, putting together the team, who's going to do this and who's going to do that. And that one of the things that my coach said, Jerry Kasinger, when I met him, said, why is your name on everything? Get your name off of it. You get somebody else to do that. So that is always in the, no, I'm not. Even the project that I'm doing with Leap, I know, I said, I will not be the CEO. I am the visionary. Because it takes someone else to do all that, or I won't have time to just be there to
the vision.
Yeah. So and I had asked God years ago, I said, okay, my family know me, I'm the oldest and stuff, and so they're used to, to my leadership. I said, but I would like to do that with people I don't know, Lord. Show me how I can do that same thing and pull people together. And so yeah, that delegation
Yeah.
is can be, oh, I'll do it. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. So I'm learning to walk in that delegation, because otherwise it will only get that percentage that I can do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I believe in that now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can
Mm-hmm.
only do so much. So I must learn how to delegate. And then I must learn how to delegate with instructions.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just trust people to, oh, okay. And then what I really needed done doesn't get done.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I feel like I needed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't do it because there was too many needs out there to be done.
Yeah.
Some things wouldn't get done.
Well, a big conversation that was had the other day when I was on a call is like, really, who is on your team? Because you constantly need to evaluate who's on your team. Because sometimes you need to invite some people out of your team so that you can let on your team who is really going to support you and fulfilling on something.
Yes.
I was like, okay, it's like back to reevaluating, because because basically, okay, like a shift in mindset. See, what we do is we go around. I'm going back to what
You're freezing.
to say, because I put some of the stuff in there. We talk, we have friends, right? Like, who's in your circle? And it'd be like our friends, right? But what did they say? Like, oh, it hit me straight to my heart. It's like, you don't need no more friends. What we need now is cash flow positive relationships.
Ashe.
Okay, wasn't that an Ashe? That was an Ashe today.
I'm gonna write that one down.
Right.
That word
I was like,
flow
oh,
shows
dang, knock it out of the park on the first day of the year.
Rev.
Mm-hmm.
That word
What?
flow shows up a lot for me.
Yes.
I'm in the flow. So yeah, cash flow. I'm putting that in there too.
Cash flow positive relationships. Right. Yeah, and that's something I'm really, really taking on for myself. Like, when people really help me in doing anything, that I pay them for it. Like, okay, what am I really doing here, right? It's like, yeah, and even like people help me move, I pay them, right? Because I don't lack anything. Like, really, really getting that for myself. I don't lack anything. And so then I have to operate consistent with somebody who has all their needs are met.
I'm
right.
Not sure what you mean by I don't like anything. What does that mean?
Lack. You said lack, right?
Lack. Yeah.
Oh,
I said
okay.
lack.
All right. Got it. That makes more sense. Okay.
Yeah. I don't like anything. So yeah. So anybody else, anything they want to contribute or say about what we're saying so far? No?
Yes.
Okay.
I
wait a minute, hold on. I knew I just needed to hold on. Go ahead, Lakeisha.
So we're on the same page, because action. So I paid somebody. Well, I'm getting dressed, so I'm not appropriate to show myself. I'd be like, "Ooh, girl, cut that off."
More than just your face.
Okay, go ahead, Lakeisha.
So I'm in the same space. Focus and get it done. And so I felt so good, because the things that I don't want to do, let somebody else do it. Like tomorrow, I'm paying somebody else to help me with another area. So even though I looked at, what did I accomplish today? I was able to say I accomplished organizing and cleaning my kitchen the way I like it because I
Yeah.
didn't do it, but somebody else did it. And I was able to still check that off my list.
Yes.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm going to pay somebody and check that because
Yes.
I don't want to feel lack, like the energy of
Yes.
lack. No, I've been feeling like that. You don't lack
Yes.
nothing.
Yeah, I don't lack anything.
I
I'm
don't lack anything.
actually definitely incorporating that into my conversation and my consciousness. I lack
Yes,
nothing.
that's what I said. I
Yes.
got my 401k.
Mhm.
I took some money out of my 401k just so that I can pay to get it done. Get it done. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm getting
Uh-huh.
every area of my house. I'm going to get it done. Anything I need for my business, I'm finna get it done. Because I lack
Yes.
nothing.
Yes.
That's what's by
I
energy. Get
lack
it
nothing.
done.
And I think
Yep. 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 Yep.
if
And but now, Lakeisha, can I just say this to Lakeisha because this is what I'm hearing too. And don't make yourself wrong or bad if you don't get it done.
Yes.
That's gonna be important. That's gonna be important for you.
It is. That's why when my number came out, I didn't feel bad. I was like,
Okay,
it's
good.
okay. I
Okay,
said, it's
good.
okay. It still let me know I'm
Yes.
on the wrong track and it's giving confirmation. Action, action, action. Where
Ex-
was your action in that? You didn't,
yes.
and focus. That's another thing.
Yes. What
Focus
do you
is
need?
with the
What do
word.
you need? Yes. What do you need to do to make the thing happen? What's the next step? So you're definitely
Yes.
there. So that's really good. But just don't make yourself wrong if it don't happen because it just means the intention may be a little bit off or you may be rushing. Don't rush. You can take your time because what I know about God, he moves exponentially. We go step by step. God goes whoop and whoop whoop. God moves like that. If you understand what I mean when I'm saying that, but
Yes.
God ain't going step by step. He going, hey, leaps and bounds. That's a better way of saying it.
So
I say,
all right, go
enjoy
ahead.
the journey.
I'm sorry, Lakeisha didn't Queen. What'd you say, Lakeisha?
I say, enjoy the journey. That's it.
Yes.
Enjoy the journey.
Yes.
There's no race. Just
Yes.
enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, Queen.
So I'd like us to take on that the words don't and lack are not our conversation. I don't lack anything, but I have everything.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I embody everything needed for what I need to do, for what I'm up to. So yeah, just remove those words.
Yeah. Yeah, all my needs are met.
And
Yeah. Yeah. All my needs and then some are met. Like what I even didn't know I need, that need gets met. Yeah. That's really good. Lolly, you want to say something?
I mean, no, not necessarily. I was gonna say what you literally just said. Even the
Oh,
things I don't
okay.
know, I don't know I need. Those needs
Yeah.
are going to get met. And the things that I didn't think I wanted, I have them. It's
Yes.
it's yeah, it's for me.
It's the 2024 mindset, actually. If you really listen to what people are saying and can see that it's the 2020 mindset. Is it 9:51 already?
It is.
Okay. 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 All right. So what else you guys for 2024? Very good conversation. I want to thank everybody. So we coming to the end of our conversation. So I love ending like this, like being clear about what are we taking away from this conversation. Let me hear from everybody. What are you guys taking away from this conversation?
Well, I like the fact that it's a manifesting, we manifesting, and I have been meditating every day, every morning. Yeah.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else? What are you taking away from this conversation today?
I'm taking it. What? Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm taking away is my team, getting the correct people on my team.
Yes.
Removing who needs, no matter, because I might want them on my team. it may not
Yes.
be good for my team. So I have to be
Exactly.
okay with that.
Yeah.
Pick the
Yes.
people that's gonna be action and execute what it is that.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. Oh yeah, that's so good. Like you said, that start made me thinking about some things. I'm like, yes, absolutely, because a lot of times we are afraid to do that. Go, okay, I love you, but no, I don't. We don't have to be on a team together. But I love you. We could do other things, but for
Mhm.
this right here, I need this person, right? And we had to be willing to say that, right? They really emphasized that on that call that I was on. I'm gonna go back and really look to see if I can listen to the recording, because the call was New Year's Day and the call was like 3 hours long, and I got off the phone after 3 hours. I'm like, nah, y'all can't have my whole day. I gave you 3 hours. You can't have my whole day on
Yeah,
New
I
Year's
got it.
Day.
I got it. I got it.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
I got it.
All right. So really, Lakeisha, thanks for that. Like, who is on the team?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's critical. All right, good. What else?
What was,
Maureen wanted to say, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I want to ask, what was the Holy Spirit step before visioning? To be clear and
What?
positive,
Wait a
Say
minute. What's your yeah?
what was the message you got, the Holy Spirit step before visioning or manifesting board? What was your
Oh,
Holy
before.
Spirit?
Oh, okay. So the thing that it gave me, Maureen, that's really good. The thing that I really got is when you're doing a vision board, when mostly if you look at people's vision boards, it has everything that they want on the vision board. They're asking God for this, they're asking God for that. We never do a vision board where we're gonna tell God who we gonna be for you, who we gonna
Oh,
be for God.
right. Who we gonna be for you? Not just thank you, but right. Who are we gonna show up as?
Yeah,
Right.
what I'm gonna give to you, God, and I really saw that was a game changer, because what I really saw from using a vision board is that, so when the first time when EZ said don't, I'm like, was pondering that Holy Spirit's like, no, but I took care of that for you by having you say, who are you going to be for God? And when I noticed that on my vision boards, that's my little secret that I just gave y'all for free, which is another thing that I really got from the calm, because I got to stop cheating I can't give it away for free. It's not that kind of party. Like, and I do, and that party is over because I'm really only stealing for myself.
Mhm.
Right? It's me leaving money on the table of what I say that I'm building.
Mhm.
Right? And it's like, not so much. Now, and part of it is I love my friends. I'm like, okay, I know they don't really have the money. Okay, I'll do it. You know, understand what I'm saying? It's like I got to be willing to go, no, right? Because why did I learn everything I learned? Because when I would go to the places where and try to get the information that I needed, it cost a whole lot of money.
Mhm.
And I would be so upset. I was like, well, if I don't have the money, how can I learn how to get the money if I got to pay at that time $1,500 for the information? You understand?
Mhm.
So it's like, oh, but no. What happened was I went and learned for myself. It took me a little longer, but it's like, okay, so now you don't use all that time to learn to read, and you only stealing from yourself. You're stealing from your company. Because it's like if you listen for Omani Grace Ministries, it ain't out there. Why? Because I'm not feeding back into it. I'm giving it away rather than building, and that's got to stop. So yeah, Maureen. So that piece,
Mhm.
But
that piece for me is a very powerful piece, and it's going to take something for me to break that piece up, because I love my people.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, I know I've been there, I did that. Okay, but it's that piece. It was with Stacy, right? When Stacy, and this is what I think why I heard that call too, because the lady I was listening to, she actually spoke to that, and that was Stacy said she paid $20,000 for a coaching program that she's not gonna listen to the coach. I thought about that all day. It's like, why would you pay somebody $20,000 and not do everything they told you to do? How'd that work? So I really just got that for myself. It's like, oh, right. And they really talked about the people who buy those programs. A lot of times, the percentage of the people who actually follow through and actually do the work, right? And who do you, and, and if you really notice in the Course of Miracles, I emphasize that so much. I don't want people who, I don't need you. You already know how to read. Y'all don't need to meet with me once a week to read. Everybody on here know how to read, right? We're here on the Course of Miracles. I'm out to accomplish something. That's a change of mind. That you actually think from and come from being miracle minded. What is that? And so I want people interested in that, want to play in that, want to, and it's actually, since I done put my foot down about that, oh my God, class last night was just off the chain. Because it's like, no, bring your life to the party. What difference does it make to read for a whole year and nothing shifted in your life? That's like that leave a bad taste in my mouth, especially when I know it's a transformative conversation. So you're going to get in a transformative conversation and insist on staying the same? Not on my watch. Not on my watch. So that's what I want to say about that. So y'all, we got one more minute. So who else want to say? One more person, what they're taking away from the call? Because the hour goes by really fast. Okay, go ahead, Lolly. What you got, boo?
I really love how Keisha said execution. That was a great word for it.
Wait a minute. What did you say? You really appreciate how Lakeisha what?
Oh, Lakeisha used the word execution.
Yes.
And I like that, carrying out the plan. And I think that's what I'm getting from this for this year, especially. It's carrying out the plan. It's the knowing and the doing. And it's not the knowing what's gonna happen, but it's the knowing who God is. It's the knowing that everything that you need is be supplied. It's the knowing that if you're walking in your purpose and you're walking in alignment with your life, that everything is going to fall into place. And then it's the actual doing of the work and the execution of it. And so that's what this year is for me, knowing those things and doing the work that comes with it, and I will reap the benefits. That's what I'm getting.
Yes. True. Okay, do y'all know? Okay, I'm gonna say this because it's 10 o'clock, and then I'm gonna leave it right here. Do y'all know that mostly spirituality is a paradox? It's a paradox. Like when y'all could see the spiritually, your access in is from be, do, and have. Being is of God. That's first. Then do. That's the execution to make it happen. Okay, and then you have, but what we don't understand is being and having are the same. But our training in life has been focused on doing. But if you really listen to the spiritual scriptures, what do they say? Thy kingdom come. When you go to do something, the first thing you want to do is call forth the kingdom, your highest self, to come forth into the situation. That ain't doing jack. That's calling forth, invoking. I want y'all to really get this. It's really going to be important. So, because then you know that you have called forth the powers to be. You call forth your angels because you got to call them or they ain't going to come. You got to call forth your higher self. You got to, and not even only call forth your higher self, you have to welcome your higher force into the picture and be like, what? You want to work with me? When you start having a hard time, it's because your higher self like, well, what you didn't ask me for nothing. Right? So, right? So it's thy kingdom come. And then when you ask that first, whatever there is to do will be given to you clearly to do. You know how you go to do something, you go, oh shit, that's the wrong thing. That's because you didn't call forth your higher power into the situation with you first. That's the theme is not my will, but thy will be done. Right? And so when you start to really understand when you start doing the thinking points, I got to say this and then I got to go. The thinking points, if you really look, thought and understanding, they are about in the same place in the brain. Thought and understanding, right? So we have a thought, and then we have a thought and we take off running, right? But before you get the thought, you want to get the understanding. That's how come you go, okay, I got this great idea, but thy kingdom come inside of the idea. And then as you go forth, your higher self is leading the way, and then it opens the way for thy will be done, because your will is God's will. So I just want to put that in place, because it actually has a place where we're just out of line with how the thinking goes, because it's a paradox. It's not, the execution, yes, critical. But if you really listen, it says, be still and know that I am. It didn't say go out there and do nothing.
Yeah.
You really know, I don't care what scripture you use, Buddhist, Krishna, Allah, it'll never say go forth and do something. It don't tell you that first. It's always be still and know that I am first. So that's what I want us all to remember. They taught us wrong. And so we have to reprogram ourselves. And then guess what? Your execution becomes easier. Your execution, when you go to do it, it's already laid out. Your execution is, oh my God, miracles start showing up everywhere. Right, because you're letting your spirit lead the way, not you. So that's something complete. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. First Thursday of the year, 2024.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So let us,
Yeah, that's really good.
in the morning, the team will be on the hosts, but everyone is invited. We're gonna break down for the first hour, 8 to 10, 8 to 9, and then we'll go into the show at 9 o'clock. Looking forward to the meeting and looking forward to this year. And we are powerful manifestators.
Yes.
Manifestators.
Yes.
Manifestors. We are powerful.
Yes.
Looking forward to all the teaching around what we're going to, what we are all working on this year going forward. Really looking forward. So my horoscope keeps telling me to get rest. All that rest this year. But still in the midst of that, get rest. Get rest. So just give ourselves a big hug. Oh, go ahead and pop that back. And give the world a big hug. We love you all who are listening and watching, and bless them with everything that you want blessed upon you. Goodness, health and wealth, and I am powerful manifestators. Manifestors. Peace out.
Love you. Talk to y'all later.